The Queen celebrated the 50th anniversary of Blue Peter with a birthday party at the Palace for presenters and staff, past and present, all the while sporting her coveted gold Blue Peter badge.
I think, at its heart, it really appeals to what children love, making things, getting out, doing stuff, exploring the world. And, when all that's put in front of you and you sit there and you see the opportunities that the presenters are going through and you think, maybe I could do something like that. And you meet so many people as adults that come up and say, I'm doing what I'm doing today because I watched Blue Peter. And, it's a very special programme.
One of the most outstanding moments to me, and I've said this before, we had a stuffed horse in the studio, because I love history. We had a stuffed horse in the studio, and this horse was called Ronald. And I think it had belonged to Lord Cardigan, and it had actually led the charge of the Light Brigade. And there I was stroking the nose of this horse that had led this horrible, horrendous battle where so many people had died, and the fact that this horse had survived and all these years later was standing stuffed in the Blue Peter studio. It's like you were stretching your hand out across history.
I don't really get fazed by famous people either, actually. She's possibly one of the most famous women in the world, Like, I don't know any other king and queen, any other queen, I should say, that get her kind of press. So for me, it's been building up to this, 50th, you meet the Queen, the lady, and, my knees kind of buckled a bit.